This week on Cars and Things Restos, let's start putting it back together.
Good morning guys, we're here at the Holden Bottom Walk.
K-frame's in, lower control arms in, the BC struts are in, all looking good. I'm just put all the rear control arms in it, and now I'm just about to slip the diff in it. So we'll stick the diff in it and it will be rolling. So here we go, boys, on the wheels. Perfect height, Trav. Go full driving. What do you reckon? I don't know about chrome, boys, or polished. Rightio. Jumping ahead a bit, guys. I'm getting into it, smashing it out because I really want to. So I'm sorry for not filming, putting everything in. Okay, so there's the big ass brakes. We've got the Bimbo brakes bolted on, and we've got our brake safe or safe brake braided lines. There it is, the brackets and that. I have used original bolts, brake bolts, not original out of a VK, but they're original brake bolts. They are the original ones with the Brembo brakes. I think they were, can't remember what they were out of either VT Commodore or VY Commodore, can't remember now. But they're all brake bolts, and the reason I do that is if there's any query with them from when I get a roadworthy. So mate, the original brake bolts out of VY, VT or Statesman, whatever I've got, a VM Statesman thing, and they're manufacturer bolts, so they won't say anything. So they're all on, back ones are on as well. There they are, got it all done. Got all my brake lines, new brake lines are made up, beat them all up. All in there, nice and neat. So there we go, brakes are on it, and they just fit these wheels with the Brembo, so there's a bit of room there, bit of clearance. That's all right, that's all we need. They're big ass brakes, so they fill that rim out. Well, that's an 18. Beautiful. All right, I'll keep knocking this out, and I'll keep videoing bits and pieces here and there, show you where I'm at and what's happening. But slowly getting there. Time to stick our fuel cell in. We've got to put her in there. Because we've got the sump on the bottom of the tank, we've got to bring it up 40 mil. So a piece of 40 mil, we'll bring that up and it won't touch the floor. So here's the floor here. Now, I just wanted to show you this. That floor is a bit, I'm not sure if you can see that, it's a bit flimsy. It goes up and down. Alright, so I want to strengthen it up. So what I have done is I went and bought some checker plate, 2 mil aluminium checker plate, and I want to bolt this to the floor in there. Of course, I'll put all my rubber bungs in before I bolt it in. Okay, I've got to find the centre of it, and I'm going to bolt that down probably through the high ribs that it'll sit on. Run it away from there, and then I went and bought a bit of 40 mil bit of 40 mil square tube. Okay, that I'm going to run along the edges of here, along there, and bolt it to that. I've also got some bit of pipe that I'm going to drill through there, so when I put the bolt through it doesn't crush it. Okay, and that will be good enough to hold our fuel cell in. So I'll bolt all this down in the right spot and we'll see what it comes up like. Righto, I've got my checker plate all in. I've got the centre line. Then I've marked where I want to put my rails. Then I put the tank in, mark the holes in the rails. Now they're not perfect because when they've welded them on, they're not actually welded on perfectly. But anyway, here's what it is. So what I've done is, as you can see here, so I'll drill a hole right through, drill that out at 10 mil. So, but I've got the little sleeve, so I've bored the guts out of them. So the sleeve will drop down perfectly down in there, like that, but rests up against the inside, if I can get there, rests up on the inside of that, which makes it a little bit stronger, because it's pulling up against the bottom of that, then onto the alloy checker and the floor, so we've got a bit more strength. And that just stops that tube from collapsing. I've got I've got ends to go in them. I'm going to cover these in carpet, so the whole boot's that plate in there is going to get covered with carpet. This is going to get covered with carpet, and then they'll get bolted on down through the tank. All right, I'll keep knocking it out. There she is. She's in. All bolted in. Bolts will go through them sleeves. Oh, I've got to put my plastic caps. I'm not sure whether I'm going to paint the tank. The tank will be all repainted. Debating whether I paint these black or I cover them in carpet. I'm not sure yet. I'll have a bit of a play, see what I think. They might look better covered. Let's see how I go. Anyway, so that's in. That is solid as a rock. It's not going anywhere. So I can put 50 litres of fucking fuel in that and drive about 20 k's maybe. I don't know. We'll see how we go. All right, we'll keep knocking her out. There she is, boys, on the wheels. Got me tank mounted. Just got to run me fuel line, and she'll be the duck's guts. Rightio, guys. I've never done this before. This is the first time. Just trying it out. So there's me nut. Just cut a slot in it so I can squash it up. So let's see how it pans out. If this doesn't work, I might just fill it with solder. We'll see how it goes. Ah, shit. Probably need to put the nut on first. Let's see what it does. Will either work or won't work, I suppose. Nah, that didn't work. I think I have to cut the other side of the nut. So here we go. Take two. It'd be easier if I had two of us doing it, but so now I've got two halves. Take these soft screws out. I've got two halves now. And hopefully it'll squash up. Close the gaps up on the nut. Push it up tight. Ah, you fucking bitch. Hydraulic crimper would be the go. Anyway, don't have one at this moment, so book it, give it a crack. Make do with what you do have. there we are. Where is the camera? Focus, baby. There we are. So that's shrunk, crimp that down. Seems all right. We'll see how it goes. Okay, guys. Couldn't help myself. It was locked on there really good, but it is the main battery terminal. So I said, stuff it. I ain't going to be driving around Summernats or Canberra and then this fucking comes off. So I soldered it on. I don't know if I'll get that very good. So I put some solder in it and put my heat shrink on it. So I soldered it as well as crimped it just to be 100% right or sure. So there's our positive cable running up into the engine bay. I've just got to put a P-clip there. It's going through the chassis there, or the outrigger. Got it clipped up there. Nice and neatly along the inside of the seal. And then it comes across and goes up here. I put some extra protection on it here, just because it's got some sharp bracketry that's rubbing on up here, and just a little bit more protection. And it goes up there, then into the boot, where I can hook it onto the battery. All good. Well, then we'll just hook the earth straight to the battery and then onto the body, and it'll earth through the body. Alrighty, well, guys, we're chucking down our Underdog soundproofing. That's it there. I tell you what, fuck, I love this shit. It is great. It goes down so well. Have a look at that. It's beautiful. So that'll keep all the heat out from the extractors and the exhaust. Then I've got underlay to go over top of that, and then the carpet. But geez, that goes down nice. I'm so happy with it. She's good stuff. I just get it off the internet. It's not very badly priced. I think it was $40 a roll, or just under $40 a roll. So it's a metre roll. Oh, sorry, it's a 1 roll by 4 metres by 500, 2.4 thick. There it is there. So I reckon it's fucking good shit. Get onto it, guys. Just been knocking around the shifter out. Got my drop box in. Wasn't actually 100% sure which way it went in. It is tapered, as in it gets shallower. Now I put it in, you're probably hard to see down there, but it says pretty sure it said VB to VK Commodore, and it was, when I looked at it, the writing was facing forward, so I put that facing forward so it read properly. I assume that's correct. I couldn't find any information on how it went in. Looks alright to me though. Pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. I'll keep playing around. No. So you just see I put the shifter in. I just wired up the reverse light switch and inhibitor switch. That's all good. Other than that, I just stuck the roof lining in. That's all in. Just got to get all that fluff off it. That's all gone in nicely. It will, they reckon it'll shrink back and become a bit tighter. I still got to get one belt seal to go around there. I'm just getting them from Bunnings. They're virtually the same thing. That's it, this there. And it was like $20 for one, for 3 meters of it. So it's heaps cheaper than buying it from Restos or any of them mobs. And it's exactly the same. So I just got to get one more. So I'll probably go in the Savo before I knock off and grab one for that door. Other than that, yeah, roof lining's in. Looking pretty sweet. I'll put the carpet in, see how we go. A bit of mucking around. Carpet's all in. Fit it in nice and neat. That's True Fit one piece. As I said, roof line's in. I stuck the dash in, and I was just mucking around with the wire and just got to put the steering column in, fuel line in it. Rightio, guys. Thought I'd better mention this. There's a with the VK Commodores or any of the early Commodores, they have a different throttle pedal for 6-cylinder to V8. So that's a 6-cylinder throttle pedal, that one there. That's a V8 throttle pedal. You can see there's quite a difference in it. The location of the pivot pin is lower, and the actual pedal's longer. Okay, now because of that, you have to change the pivot point over. And when you have a look in there, if we can get in there, there's two pivot points. 6-cylinder one is the top one, the V8 one is the bottom one. So you got to spin the bracket around. That's the bracket was on that for 6-cylinder. You got to spin it around for V8, and it goes on the bottom. Alrighty, so let's put it in. I'll show you what it looks like. Rightio, there we go, in. So that's how it goes in. The V line's down lower. I've just got to put my clip on, which is in here somewhere. Got my cable hooked up. It's a bit hard to see who up in there. Might need adjusting once I put it in, but I'll hook the throttle up. See how we go. Well, guys, I did a bit of work yesterday. I didn't film it. I'm sorry, I forgot. I'm being flat biscuit trying to get it on the road. So I've painted all our dash parts black. As you can see, they were grey before, so they're all painted in black, ready to go back in. Come up pretty nice, pretty happy with them. But at the minute, I've got some parts in the booth that I painted this morning. Let's have a look in here, it's a bit fumey. So I painted the door handles, they're all done, the grills, let's go in there. So door handles are all done. They got 2 coats of clear on them at the moment. Grill's done. I'm going to give the grill another maybe 2 coats, at least 1 coat. There's my plenum chamber tray and my mirrors. Mirrors are all done, and black window trim is done, and also the window divider in the back doors. So they're all been colour coded. Will be black on the inside in here, the same as the interior. So that's what I'm doing this morning, getting all this smashed out. Not feeling the best though, I'm a bit fucking shitty in the throat. So I better fucking have a test when I get home. I know that Mick rang me and he's got, I was with him on Saturday night, so I might have, so if I've got guys, I might have to delay a video for a week, but we'll see what I've got in store anyway. We'll keep knocking around.